Hey divas and gents, I'm coming to you with a this and that video. Yay! I got up early this morning and I was pumped. I was like, you know what? We just need to get this done. So grab yourself something to drink. It's going to be a long video. So let's get this party started. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay, let's do the small, simple stuff. Get that out of the way. And for those of you that do not know what a this and that video is, that just means that I just get into little tiny projects here and there, grab little tiny things and just start making a bunch of items to put in one video. None of these are large items. These are all just multiple little tiny things, just for inspiration. Okay? So I went ahead and they have these wooden veneer thingies over at Michael's. And so I decided to go ahead and just go glitter crazy on them. And these are glitters that I purchased from Joann's. And I'll show you those right after. This is like a really pretty pink and white confetti. It's one of my favorite ones from there. And then this right here is an iridescent, not an iridescent, what's that called? That when it looks this way and oh, I can't think of the name. It's not iridescent. It's the, starts with an H, I think. Oh, I can't think of it. Anywho, I know you guys are probably saying it 100 times right now, as I don't get it. Holographic. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I can't think of this dang word. Anywho, these are the glitters I used. These are from Joann's. These are $1 each, and I love these. Okay, so this one right here that I used is called Disco. This raspberry looking color is called, well, Raspberry Iris. And this is one of my favorite ones, and this is called Bubblegum. This one right here was not $1, but it was at Joann's as well. It was like $3, kind of ridiculous. This is called Disco Crystal. And this, I used a coupon for this one because I was like, this should be $1. I mean, do you feel me? I mean, I feel like I got bamboozled. So anywho, I got that anyways. Carrying on. Now, I love rosettes. I don't ever get tired of seeing any of you girls using rosettes because I just think they're extra amazing and they never ever get old. So I went ahead and put some of those flowers that I showed previously that I made, that I used paint splatter on, and I used my embossing folders, and I just popped them on rosettes. And then I used the glitters on those as well. This is that raspberry looking colored one. It's so pretty. And here's some more. They're just ready to go. If I need to pop them on something, gift them, whichever, they're ready. Then I used one of the wooden veneer ones and I popped it on top of it. And that is using the raspberry looking color one as well. It just looks, it's funny, this is the same color as what's on here, but because it's on wood, it looks lighter. Then I used the bubble gum on the bottom. And then I just put a little cabochon on top of heart one. Super cute, right? Just little something, something. Nothing major. Let's carry on now. All right, now I was inspired by my amazing friend Tara, who is Nurse Tara here on YouTube. Hey girl, thank you so much for not just the inspiration, but the total idea in itself. She showed me a picture of some of these cute little shakers that she made using the Target pockets that they have in their little dollar section, and she made some that are very similar to this one, and I love it. So I just backed it on to some of this cardstock so you can write on it. If you're racking somebody and you don't want to make a big card, these are perfect to just throw in there as a cute little, you know, card. But then that person can take this card, put some adhesive tape over here, and pop it on a card itself, and then just make it bigger. So you get, you know, more than one use out of this, or do it yourself. So this right here, this paper that you're going to see on a lot of the things going forward, it's a very old paper stack from, Elizabeth had gifted me this a very long time ago for my birthday, and I made the flip book out of it, and now, Teresa Collins, and now I'm killing it. I'm trying to kill the stack. How's that? And that right there is a die that I used. I think it's a paper smooches die. No, that's not. Paper smooches, I don't remember. I bought it from Nat's store, Bling for Me, Bling for You on Etsy. And that's where I made these. So all the little shaker bits are from Recollections. Because they have their little glitter ones. And I just put stickles on the cupcake top part of it. Little dots of it. This right here is from the collection as well. I adhered this cupcake on the top. I didn't put it inside because this was like covering it all. You couldn't see it as well because it's glitter and the glitter sticks. So it wasn't just like sequins. But see how fun that is? Super fun. These took me, I promise you, like 10 minutes to put together. These I already had pre-cut. Now had I not had those pre-cut, it would take me longer. But seriously, I love it. And they're all ready to go if I wanted to pop this in something, sign it, or give it away as card candy and someone can use it on a card. So thank you very much, Tara, for that idea. And then, okay, let's dive into the cards. I used the same paper lined through the whole thing. I used my envelope punch board, made the envelopes plus the card. This cardstock is super duper thick. So I like to do the lining, but it's double-sided. It's good enough. And it's super thick. I mean, I love it. And it did not crack at all. So this card right here was 100% inspired by Pinterest. I absolutely love it. I'm trying to do simple, ladies. I'm super trying to do simple cards. So this was very simple for me to not go buck wild crazy and keep it flat. So I just used my cloud punch, heart punch. These banner with the stitches are Gina Marie dies. This is a Recollection heart. This is a Fisker's cloud punch. Using the same stuff. Then I did the back. This was inspired by Laura. She does the backs of all her cards. I normally don't. But the reason why I did it is because normally I'll line the inside. But it's white, so I figured I'll just leave it this way and not line it. But for the sturdiness, I wanted this to be on there. So thank you, Laura, for the inspiration on that. This is so stinking cute. I love it. It's so fun. Okay. And then here's another card, another envelope that I made using the same paper line. Here's another card, totally inspired by Pinterest as well. And I just used my cupcake die. I added the little sprinkles. This is a Recollections heart punch. It's the big one from Michaels. And then this right here is just a wooden veneer, and I just put stickles all over it. And then just a couple blings. And this right here is a Stampin' Up! Punch, edge punch. Super cute. So simple. I love it. I knocked all of these 4 cards out in one sitting. Okay, here's another one. And this is the outside of it. And then here is another one. Simple card. And this was as well inspired by Pinterest. And they had, that's where this idea came from with these up top. And it was clean here. Then they used, of course, something different here and a different cluster type of flowers here. So I went ahead and used the little blings around it. These little flowers I made with my punches. They're both Recollection punches from Michaels. And I used silver cardstock on those and then pearls in the middle. This cute little sentiment where it says, "Oh, no, you didn't." That, here's the back real quick. I'm going to show you the stamp set that came from. And this one right here, hold on, that's heavy. Which one? Oh, and the same sentiment you're going to see right now that was used on, jeez Louise, on this part where it said dude. I'm going to show you. That was also from the same stamps. I'll show you in a minute, okay? And they kept it clean, right? So for me, I was like, oh my gosh, it's bare. I feel like I need to put like sequins or I need to put something on there. But theirs was clean and I wanted to keep it very much the same and just stick with simple and clean, okay? So I think I mastered it and I think it's really cute. Okay, and this is the reverse side of this. That envelope I did on the outside, and on the reverse side of the envelope was the polka dot, so I decided to use the polka dot. I love polka dots, they're fabulous. This was not inspired by Pinterest, it was just me busting out my dies. So I went ahead and busted out my Gina Marie banner dies. I love those dies. Those are my first set of Gina Marie dies that I am so excited about. And You're the Bomb, same sentiment stack I'm going to show you. I just punched out some flowers and just kept it really simple and clean. Okay, and then this is the back. I used cardstock in the back. It's just a square looking graph. And they're all bare on the inside. But very simple and very cute. And of course the envelope is amazing. So I'm so proud of myself that I did simple. You have no idea. Okay, and this is the stamp set that I used. It's from Paper Smooches. And it is called Slang Gang. And that's the information below. And these are all of the sentiments. I'm not going to read them all. They're all like slangs, which is extra adorable. I had purchased these from Nat when she had them in her store, but these sold when she put them in immediately. So they are gone. Okay. But you might be able to find them online somewhere else. Now, really quick, I wanted to show that I love this planner. Oh my gosh, of all the planners, this is the one I'm going to keep forever and ever because it can fit in my purse. It's the Webster Pages personal size. Really quick. So see, I have all my cute little things in there. Shandi, Elizabeth, Nurse Tara. And then this is just one that I made with my Al Punch. And then I just made one of these little ribbon ones. That's just a picture of my 16-year-old, my Romeo. Love that boy. So I haven't gone like super crazy adding stuff yet. See, this is one of the little thingies from Michael's for their planners. I did make my own little dashboards. And I did with my little flares I added on that. And I only added the flare on the one side. Okay. And then, oops, hold on. This is all the paper that came in it. I'm trying to bypass that. Okay, then I just did this cute little collage of things, and these were gifted to me from Shandi as an extra in one of the kits I purchased from her. So I just layered them on, these are those Project Life cards. So I just put them in there with clips, just so it's something pretty to look at. It serves absolutely no purpose. And then this is another one of the divider pages, and then this is one of my flares that I made. Okay, and then these right here. I saw a girl on Instagram who had these in her planner, and she was purchasing them from an Etsy store. So I decided to make them because I can make it myself, and it's the exact same thing. So these right here are little bookmarks, little dangles to hang out of your planner. So these are leather pieces that I purchased from Michael's. So they're super, super skinny ones. And seriously, all you do is knot. Make sure you have beads that are big enough to go through here, which I do have a plethora of beads. And then knot again. That's it. Knot, you need no tools. And then, of course, you're going to do the same thing on this side. So and I've had these leather pieces for years. So when you stick them in there and you close your planner, how fun and yummy is that hanging out of your planner? On both sides. I'm dying. Like, seriously, I thought that was the cutest thing ever to make, are these little bookmarks. Now, they don't have to be for your planner. They can be for your Bible, any book you're reading. You can implement them in any which way you want. These are going in my planner because they're extra adorable. And that's just the last little dashboard, or not dashboard, but page thingy that I did. And I don't think I have anything else that I created in here. Yeah, no. So these are just things that I wanted to incorporate. And then I did another one too it's like out of embroidery. And this pretty colorful embroidery string is from Michael's, and it's on clearance. So I just put my beads on that. And then I used my little needle thingy. Oh, I only got 10 minutes. I don't got time to talk too much now. And I have so much still to show you. So, yeah, these are super easy to make. Just knots. I thought that would be adorable and show for you ladies that are planner peeps. Okay, and then I also made some more bookmarks. And this trim right here, I fussy cut all of the edge pieces that were on there. Okay. Okay, and then I got these bookmark pieces from Hobby Lobby, and I just added charms for my stash. That's a butterfly, and I just made a dangle and these little charms. And that's just beautiful. I made these to fit a personal size. Here's another one. And I fussy cut all of the edging that was on both sides of it. And then these are just the little charms that I hung. And little pearls and stuff like that. Super pretty. And here's another one that I did. Okay. I'm going to have to rush through here really quick because I have so much to show you. And then I went ahead and wire wrapped a couple of these pieces. I love these type of stones like this. So I went ahead and took, I believe it's a 25 gauge artistic wire, and I just wire wrap. There's no rhyme or reason. When you're wrapping, it's however you feel. Okay. And then I did this one. Gorgeous, right? And all you have to do is literally stick a chain through it, and that's it. Because this right here is your focal piece. And then up here, I just twisted the two wires together because, you know, you have one beginning and one end. And I twisted them all the way around, and then I made it into a circle. It's hard to explain. I do want to do like a little tutorial on this. I am by far I had to, by trial and error, figure out how to do those. So I just want you to know I will work on a video for that. And then this right here is just a leather piece as well. And you could do the same thing with this. Just grab bigger beads, tie the knots at the bottom, make a bow, pop it on a project. And that's just with leather. So see how stinking cute that is? These are not, so they're still very free to move, but I thought that was really cute. Okay, now let's move on to the jewelry. And oh my gosh, I still haven't showed my card candy. Okay, so right here, I made a stretchy bracelet. I showed you guys in my LA haul. All of these beads are from LA, everything on here. The bead caps, the rondelles, everything. And this are the cabochon pieces that I told you. See how beautiful that is? Tell me that's not amazeballs. Oh, I love it. And I did another one using these fun colors. Gorgeous, right? So pretty and so fun. Took me 2 minutes. I mean, all you're doing is, you know, color coordinating and sticking on a string and tying knots. It's crazy amazing. Okay, this right here was inspired by Hobby Lobby. I purchased this piece here and this stretchy that clasps on here, and I was like, you know what, I can make it. I purchased this for inspiration alone. Okay, but this is really super cute. I'm going to show you some of the bracelets that I made with that idea in store. So these right here are the metal plates. It says be your own kind of beautiful. Now I did it to the same way where you have the lobster claws, and then they can come out. I can't do it right now because I need to get my nails done. They look crazy and they might break. So anyways, and it's so that you can interchange the pieces. And there's just chain. I just hung chain. And then I used, oops. Come on, Anna, get it together. And these are the pieces that I hung. Oh my gosh, I only have 6 minutes. I don't know how I'm going to show the rest in that time. So see how fun that is? So you can buy these without purchasing the bands that they sell. I did another one. This right here came from Michael's. They have a whole new section with these plates on them. So I purchased that there. And see, same thing. It has it to where it's a lobster claw. You can take it out and make different bands for it. And I just used chain. And then I just hung these little dangles from it. And a little tassel. So see how fun that is? And you can interact your bands. You don't have to keep the same one. Okay, here's another one of those. This is from Michael's as well. And I did the same thing. I hung a lobster claw in here. And I hung a little charm that was from Hobby Lobby. It's a little popcorn one with a little bling on it. It's adorable. And then I hung the beads and chain. Chain here, and then this in the middle. and it goes all the way around. This is not stretchy. Okay, so then just hang from there. It's so fun, so pretty. Here is just a black bracelet that I made using one of these type of bales that has the little charm holder on it. Those are little charms I hung from there. Okay. And then here's another one. This was at Hobby Lobby in their clearance. I did the same thing with the lobster claw. And then here's the little beads, how I did them. And then here's the little charms. So the bands can be changed out. This right here is a stretchy, using one of these little tubes. You can buy those from Joann's or online. And I hung these little dangles from there. And then that's how it looks. Super fun, super easy. Then this one right here, it's a stretchy. And those are the little dangles, and this is how it looks. I went crazy, peeps. I went straight crazy. Okay, and this is some of the extra bands that I made to go on those. So they're just ready to go. I'll go backwards. It just has like a little resin. But this is just a different band to add on to it. And then I just hung a little charm. So these are bands ready to go for those. Oops, sorry. Trying to hurry. Oh my gosh. Then here's one of the wire wrapped rings that I made. I made a few of them, but I gifted them to Marissa. And this one I made with for myself. I use a 20 gauge artistic wire. And this is just one of the beads that I purchased. These tutorials for wire wrapping on rings you can find anywhere. Oh, I went ahead and I made this necklace using the charms that I showed you that I got at clearance. And I believe I got them from Michael's. And I just hung multiple chains. There's 4 chains. And I just randomly hung the little charms from there. And then I just added the cross. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then I used a toggle in the back. Okay. I made 2 angels. These ones are the new, they have like new wings now. These are at Michael's and in their metal section. But see how the wings are bigger? So I just made a couple angels, dangles. And then this right here, this beautiful tray that you see I'm taking this off was gifted to me by Tamika, the Ever So Sweet Scrap the World. So this is a stretchy. Okay. I just hung dangles. This is meant to be a stackable. I hung those on there as well. And I hung these on here as well. And then this one I made. It has 2 lobster claws to make as a band. So one is a chain and it has this cute little owl on it. This is stretchy. And then this piece right here, Michael's. She leaves a little sparkle wherever she goes. Gorgeous, right? And then that would stick on here as well. So this is all the jewelry stuff that I made. Quickly see if I can, in 1 minute, show you the card candy. Okay, using, oops, I'm going to pop through these really quick because I have 1 minute. These are all card candy using the same paper line. Super fun, right? It's ready to pop on stuff. Just little tiny pieces of stuff using my leftovers from the Teresa Collins collection. And the camera, I have seconds left, so if I don't get to say goodbye, goodbye everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by and showing me some love, and I thank you guys so much for loving these videos that I make. I really do enjoy making these videos for you guys. It pushes me to get stuff done. How's that? So these are all card candy that I have pre-made using all leftovers from this stack, and these little card candies were inspired by the paper treasure. Paper Treasury on YouTube. She is amazing and is amazeballs, just period. That is it, everybody. I did a lot. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you soon. You guys take care. Bye.